So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim.
Well, what a game this is, Peter. The pressure on both sets of players is tremendous, and they're both expected to win no matter what. It doesn't matter if you're contesting a title, a fight.
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And it's Ødegaard. Now there's a chance for a shot! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Liverpool are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Salah. Gravenberg, and here's Mohamed Salah, and the shot! The referee's awarded a free kick. Lovely pass, but can he get... Shot, surely! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Konate has given away a free kick. White. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. Havertz is fouled. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Brilliant save from Alisson! Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Not a lot we need to say about that. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And here's Havertz. Real chance! It's there! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Gabriel Jesus! Relentless! Just relentless! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming?
And the shots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Arsenal have hit a quick-fire double here. Ødegaard.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Rice. Martinelli. Oh, this is a very good run. Martinelli! It's in! They purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. That could spell trouble. Oh, it's come loose, and he's managed to get free. So much time and space. Can he finish? It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gabriel Jesus running with the ball. Martinelli has it out wide and in space. He's found the way through, and it's Eze. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great vision, and it's been played through. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
5 minutes till the break. Eze has created one goal already. Gakpo. McAllister. And here's Isak. That's tidy. And here's Soboslai. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. McAllister. Pass is just off target.
Added time.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Soboslai. Isak. Oh, well played. And he gets rid in a hurry. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Rice. And here's Gakpo. And that's been intercepted. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Arsenal really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Arsenal pretty much out of sight here. It really has been a one-sided game so far. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Timber gathers from the goal kick. Knocks it into space. Martinelli picks it up out wide. That's very neat. That is good strength. Martinelli, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
That's the throw. And it's Soboslai. Szoboszlai. Ødegaard. And the counter is on. Liverpool appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Just about up to the hour now.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And he's had it nicked away. Nicely weighted ball. Shot could be on. Great chance! Martinelli does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Martinelli goes on a run down the left wing. Rice. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Gabriel Jesus. Oh, that's a... Eze!
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Now it's Gabriel Jesus. He is through here. Terrific header. Brought out the best in the keeper. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Dink through. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. White. Rice. Gabriel Jesus. Gravenberg. Gakpo. Well, that pass isn't the best. Martinelli pinches it off him. Can he get it through? Rice. That's been cut out, well played. Gravenberg.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's got away. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Mohamed Salah. He has found the way through. Thinks about the shot. Look at the space here. Big chance! And yes, it's there! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. He's shifting through the gears here. Gravenberg. That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Ødegaard. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Now it's Havertz. Can he finish? Into the last 5 minutes. Bradley. Gabriel spots it and intercepts. Havertz. Lovely bit of skill. Havertz! And he couldn't quite make it 6. And he's forced to go back. Oh, he's found support out wide. Soboslai! And that's wide. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And that is that. Arsenal, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Havertz collecting the match ball, and it is his. So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it is time to let them at it.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you...
It's Gabriel Jesus! They've got to be quick to recover this. A dangerous moment avoided, only just.
Well, Peter, they're renowned for their breakaways, but you do have to be risky at times.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Now it's Mohamed Salah, and it's Bradley. Can he get it through? Szoboszlai gets into a good position. Saliba gets rid without sophistication. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And he's had it nicked away. And he cuts out the supply. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Gabriel Jesus. He's always going to be a massive threat, Peter, and that's primarily because his movement off the ball is so effective. Even if he doesn't end up touching the ball, he usually plays a part in his team's attacking plays because he's dragged people out of position, and that can be an obvious help to those around him. He's full of enthusiasm.
Shot, surely! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
And the pass is intercepted. Looking for the run. And Dijk spots it and intercepts. Eze. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Still goalless at the moment. Gabriel Jesus. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. Now it's Gakpo. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Just eases him off the ball. Gravenberg. Szoboszlai. Saliba gets across to intercept that. Martinelli. Now it's Gakpo. But they've got it again. He's a sharp little ball here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That'll be a throw. Gravenberg. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Martinelli. That's a little off target. Szoboszlai. Aimed beyond the defence. Mohamed Salah is in a really good position out wide.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And it's hoisted clear. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Martinelli. Now it's Ødegaard. Oh, super ball. And the shot! Goal! Arsenal! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Arsenal have fired themselves in front.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Szoboszlai threads one in, tries to play it through. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
He can run onto that, Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Konate did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Soboslai tries making a foray down the right. Eze. Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
That's good play from him.
Shot at goal! And he hits the net. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
He's having a go! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Odegaard probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That is a great pick out. Chance for a shot! What a wonderful goal! So smooth. A sick... Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Arsenal head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Gabriel Jesus receives it in a wide position. Oh, nice touch. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's got away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, there's a probing ball. Eze gets flagged offside. Yeah, that pass isn't the best. Well read, nice interception. Martinelli. Rice. Arsenal finding their passes.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
This looks promising. Isak! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Isak deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
White. Odegaard making good progress on the right-hand side. That's tidy. And the finish! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Odegaard really may get an earful from his teammates for not looking up to see what was around him, but I think he was perfectly entitled to try it for himself.
That has ended up in no man's land. He won't be happy with that one. Rice. And it's McAllister. Isak!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that was nowhere near his best. It's a pretty loose pass. Now there... Gakpo! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
It's a good foot in there. Liverpool are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think there's
big chance! In he goes again! Oh, taken with style! It's level again! What a match we have!
exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
A temporary retreat here.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other...
Gakpo! They've done it! Oh, flags up, so that won't count.
Yeah, the assistant called it correctly. There's some disagreement, as usual, but they've got it right.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Rice. Havertz.
Arsenal really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Whistle goes again. It's another offside decision. Bradley promptly onto that, and that is that. Martinelli. Szoboszlai kept his eye on it, and he's there. McAllister. And it's Kirkes. Now, can they get him away? Back into the middle. Picked out brilliantly. Arsenal can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Eze. He has found a way through. Looking for options for movement. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Szoboszlai. Oh, this is a terrific run. Danger averted for now. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Now it's Havertz. Eze! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
McAllister. Saliba gets over and intercepts. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Havertz. Gakpo. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So to clarify, extra time will follow.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 11. Gabriel
Stern
Martinelli.
test is for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into
Number
extra
10.
time.
Eze. Coming on the field.
And that has been clubbed
Number
away.
7. Bukayo Saka.
He's on it, can he get
Number
away?
49. USA.
Havertz, he's
Number
being urged to
32.
shoot. He's found a way through. Yep, it's a corner. Arsenal have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. That is lovely. And now a sudden chance to counter. Chance! And that's a real chance missed.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Bradley. And here's Jesus. Oh, good take in a good area. So, third corner of the game. Waneri goes short. Referee has taken his time, but it is going to be another corner. Arsenal get their fourth corner. Waneri with the short one. That's crossed into the middle. And now they can spring out of defence. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he welcomes it in, pinches it off him. And it's Lewis Skelly. McAllister. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now, that's well seen too. Timber. Saka. That passing. That's it for the first period of extra time. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? They have given it everything. It's been gruelling. But who will be standing at the very end? Van Dijk calmly anticipates. And here's Havertz. Knocks it into space. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Havertz. And he's quick to snatch it back. Great ball, and he's in here. Referee has just said play on. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now that looks a decent ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's Havertz. Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And here's Havertz. Havertz goes for a shot. Oh, yes, it's there. Late in the day, this could well be it. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Arsenal take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on. And that's it. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Gabriel Jesus claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, how will we look back on that?
Arsenal really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.